Can somebody explain to me what Noah Lyles was thinking in the 200? Why would he come out and jump up and down like that, knowing he's got COVID? He said he was sick, and COVID will zap your energy. Everybody knows this. It'll kill you. But why would you come out and parade about like that? Tebogo said Noah Lyles is arrogant, and he is. Tebogo also needs to realize that Noah Lyles ran a 1931 in the 2. He also ran a 979 in the 1 and won the Olympics in the 100. He beat you in the 100. So you were, you ran a 9 something, but you weren't close. You were close, but you weren't close. He was, clearly ahead of you. But moving at 27 miles an hour, looks like you're kind of close, but you're really not. He wasn't close. But Tebogo runs a 1945 in the 2, beats Kenny Benderek, who came in second, and beat Noah Lyles, who came in third. And big ups to Kenny Benderek, who really doesn't like Noah. He thinks he's arrogant as well. Noah gets more hate from his own country than anywhere else. And they're all from black people. Black people in America hate Noah Lyles. Noah's cocky. Noah's also fast, and he's a hard worker, and he's dedicated. And he has a gold and a silver. And no one else can say that. He's the fastest man in the world that's running. But like I said, no one else can say that. You know what I'm saying? No one can be like, I got a gold and a silver. You can't really do it. So you can be like, oh, you came in third. Nah. He's like, I came in third out of everyone on the planet. Out of everyone who's running, I came in third. And you're teasing me? Even if I didn't have COVID, that's still a feat. That's a feat right there. Every country out there, it's a feat. He beat them. He beat every country. So big ups to him. But why did you come out and jump around like that? Jump around. Jump up to get down. Everybody jump. Pick it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Get up, stand up, come up, put your hands up. If you got the feeling, jump into the ceiling. Jump up to get down. Everybody jump. Dun, 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 dun. Jump up to get down. Anyways, I'm just curious to why Noah Lyles would play himself like that. But some more mistakes. Men's 4x4. Handoffs were horrendous. Fred couldn't make up the deficit. U.S. comes in 5th place in the 4x4. Or in the 4x1. I think we got DQ'd in the 4x4. The women won the 4x1. That's cool. I don't know if they ran the women's 4x4 yet. U.S. lost the mixed relays after Fem Cabol tracked them down. Sydney McLaughlin came in and snuffed her in the hurdles. Snuffed her. Broke another record. Every time Sydney McLaughlin hits the track, she breaks the record. Also, we got third in that too. We got first and second, and almost got third. Fem Cabot got third. Second place was a female that hit second place in the 400 hurdles. Anna Cockrell, the queen, Anna, for her fine self. Anna Cockrell came in second, I think. Yeah, Fem Cabot fainted. She been running. They run Fem Cabot too much. I mentioned this in another video. Anyways, moving on. So Cole Hocker in the mile. Cole Hocker. It's Cole. Cole Hocker. Cole Hocker has the fastest finish out of everyone in the world. And he knew it. Runs like a 26-200 after running 3 other laps. It's Cole Hocker. We didn't have Bryce Hoppel this time. Or Centrowitz. Centrowitz. None of those guys. I like it when they run the road miles, though. Love it. Like the Bethesda Mile or something like that. Kroonemaker Mile. Good street race. Very good street race. It's Cole. But Cole Hopper beat Cole Hocker. He beat Yard and the Goose. What? Who saw that coming? Ingebrigtsen. Ingebrigtsen faded to like 5th. Josh Curb won 2nd. So the Olympic champion and the world champion both got taken out by Cole Hocker. And the American champion got taken out by Cole Hocker. Cole Hocker just came out of nowhere and did his thing. The mighty duck. Cole Hocker. Yeah. Women's 10,000. Women's 10,000 was a barn burner. It was good. Parker Velby got DQ'd right at the beginning of the race. She still ran, though. I don't think she knew she got DQ'd. She started in the outside lane, came right into the inside lane. You can't do that. That's DQ. She was doing good all the way up until the last 2 laps. And one thing Parker Velby is not is fast. What she is consistent. But she doesn't have the leg speed to keep up with the Africans. Parker Velby does not have gears. She doesn't have the leg speed. She doesn't get up on them toes. She has a very, very good cruise control. She's no Hellen Obiri. And when you're racing against Sifan Hassan or Gide, any of those, Vivian Chariot, if you don't know how to pick it up, 2 laps to go, those women know how to kick. They run a very good last 800, and that 400 is just treacherous. Go back and watch Hellen Obiri and see what she does. And in the last 200, she's ridiculous. And I mean, these runners have been taking notes from, Tierney DeBarber and her sister. So if you don't know who they are, go look up Tierney DeBarber or the DeBarber sisters. Ain't nothing nice. Nothing nice. They know how to do, well, they did. They know how to do it all. And they'd crush you. They would just leave you. Matter of fact, they held the world record up until Kipyego. Kipyego's a mommy, too. I think she's married, too. But Kipyego came along and Took the record off of Tierney DeBarber. So that lets you know who the DeBarber sisters are. They're ridiculous. They don't run anymore, though. Not in competition. Excellent runners. Tierney. But I remember when Tierney started losing. She ran up against this from the same country. I forgot what her name was, but it was in the Olympics. Oh my goodness, she ran up against this woman who was just amazing. She would turn it on and wouldn't turn it off. And she just would smash everybody. But she ran a lot like, she ran a steady pace the whole time. Once she picked it up, people couldn't hold her pace. And then once people figured it out, that she didn't have a kick, they would keep up with her until, last 2 laps, and then they would just out-kick her because she never had a kick. But she had a really hard, steady pace. So that's what Parker Valby is going to have to do. She's going to have to pick up her pace, or she's going to have to get a kick, but she doesn't have one right now. So she wasn't even close in the 10,000. None of the Americans were. But the lady from Spain came in second, a close second. She was running down the leader. So 10,000 was a good race. I haven't seen the mile. I only seen the semis and the female women's mile, and Nikki Hiltz was looking good, but I got my money on Kip Yago in the mile. There's no one who's coming close to that. Not even Hall. Even though Hall just won the 2,000 or something like that. She broke the record in the 2,000. Jess Hall. Yeah. So, but Nikki Hiltz is the American leader when it comes to that. Dr. Laura Muir is also out there doing her thing, but Dr. Laura Muir also, she can kick, but her kick is not fast enough to keep up with the Africans. So I love me some Laura Muir, though. She is a veterinarian. She's dope. I like watching her run. She gets up on them toes, but she cannot handle the speed of the Africans. No one can. No one in the whole world can handle the speed of the African. It's the might of, Africa is just too much. In almost any sport. I mean, it's just once Black people get into your sport, it's a bad deal. I just saw a picture throw a ball, a lefty. I think he played for the Padres. He threw the ball at 107 miles an hour, right down the pipe. This guy, he couldn't do nothing with it. Once Black people get into your sport, once we figure it out, it's just a matter of short matter of time before we beat you. Once Black people get into your sport, I don't think there's any sport that Black people we can't get into and win. I don't think there's any. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, but not sorry. There's no sport that I know of that I can think of. There's a lot of sports that we're not into. We're not into the shootings yet. I don't think we're doing bow and arrow yet, or the pistol, or stuff like that. I don't think we're doing badminton. I don't see too many people in volleyball, but, if we wanted to, we can get out there and take over all those sports. You're throwing darts, we'll beat you in that too. That's just the way it is. But back to it. Ingebrigtsen lost. Ingebrigtsen did another thing. Why did Ingebrigtsen go out and set a killer pace he couldn't keep? Why do people make these mistakes in the Olympics? Why wait until the Olympics to make these colossal mistakes? Peace out to Shelly Ann Fraser Price. I'm not happy that she scratched, but I think they really just wanted, it's clear. It's clear that they wanted the Americans to win the 100. It's clear. Sha'Carri Richardson. It's clear that they wanted Sha'Carri Richardson to win the 100. No Sharika Jackson. Didn't get to see her defend her title in the 2. Disappointing. Would have loved to seen it. She would have cleaned Gabby Thomas' clock. 21-41. Gabby ain't running that. Women's 800. Keely Hodgkins. With her fine self. She's the only woman I know of right now running 154. Jimariki, it's Riki. Herta Klecker. It's Herta Klecker. Yeah. The Brits or the whatever, whoever they are. Hoskins, she was the favorite because Thing Mo couldn't defend her title because somebody tripped her. She didn't trip. Somebody tripped her. They clipped her. And now it's just that. She got clipped. It took her right off the race. And she cried, but she still signed her autograph. That was wrong what they did at Thing Mo. She should have protested. They did her wrong. They did my girl wrong. I was mad about that. I was like, why can't she protest that? It's clear somebody tripped her. Anyways, back to the men's. I already talked about the men's 400. Oh, the men's 100 hurdles. So I seen a excerpt on YouTube saying America stole another one from the Jamaicans. And I think it's the second place in the men's hurdles because the first place was clearly the first place was taken by the Americans who ran a 13 flat. Grant Holloway, 13 flat. He took it. So men took the 100. They took the 100 hurdles. They took the 400 hurdles. I don't know who won the men's 400. We won the men's 400. The dude with the crazy comeback from 5th place. So we took the men's 400. And there was some disappointment in the men's 400 too. Oh boy, he came in 8th place. He was just terrible. He just ran a 45 something. He was just terrible. Don't know what's wrong with him. Forgot his name, but everybody thought he was going to do something, but he got his clock cleaned. Quincy Watts is the one that won the 400. And then the qualifying round for the men's 4x4, they put the little 16-year-old out there, and he got swallowed up. And so they had to, play comeback, and they did. They ended up coming back to, I think, 2nd place, and then they qualified. And I don't know, I think they might have got DQ'd in the 4x4. But 4x1 was terrible. USA lost the 4x1, came in 5th place because of a bad handoff between. What up? Yeah. Yeah, it was Paulino. Paulino won the women's 400. Yeah, Paulino won it in 48 low, like 48-18 or something like that. Yeah. But Paulino has been kicking butt all year. And it was very clear that she was going to kick butt. And the thing about it, the only person who was close to her is Sawa E. Nasser, who came in second, right? Who was, pouring it on at the end. But the thing about Sawa E. Nasser is she came back from being banned because she won the last Olympics. But Sawa E. Nasser was banned. And it was a whereabouts ban. It was the same thing Chris Coleman got, a whereabouts ban. See, Chris Coleman got banned because he missed 3 appointments to get tested. And when he didn't show up 3 times, they were just like, boom, we're just going to ban you. So that's what a whereabouts ban is. If we're like, hey, we're going to test you. And see, they used to test you before the race or something like that, but they can test you anytime now. So if they call you and say, hey, we're going to test you, and you're just like, nah, not going to happen, you got only so many times before you say that. Then they're like, yeah, we're going to ban you. So that's what happened. Sawa E. Nasser got a whereabouts ban. I think last Olympics, she ran in the 47s. So she was the only one that was even close to running that fast, other than Cindy McLaughlin. Cindy McLaughlin could have, I'm not going to say she could have beat Paulino, because Paulino almost ran in the 47s. Cindy ran a 48 high. So if you took the time that she ran, she hasn't beat the American record yet. That's held by Sonia Richard-Ross. So she would have to beat that record first before she can see Paulino. Then you got Miller Weibo, who didn't even run. The Bahamian. It's like, where are you at? I mean, you're 200. I mean, you're a 200 and a hell. Miller Weibo could run the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. Shoot. She's just dope. She got married now. Married a South African white dude. I think she's just, I think she's gonna bow out gracefully, and I'm married now. But would I like to see Miller Weibo come out? I remember her diving to beat the American in the 200. Oh, in the 400. Yeah. Miller Weibo, the diver. Gotta give it to somebody who dives. They really want it, but the torso comes first. Yeah, so Miller Weibo. But we ain't see her this year. A lot of changing of the guard. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she's finished. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who I think is I think it's over for them. Britain's who's that chocolate girl? Runs 100, 200. But she's really Jamaican. She's really Jamaican. Can't believe I don't know her name right now because she's so beautiful. I'm always looking at her like, oh my God, you're so fine. Anyway, she's finished. There's a lot of people who are finished. Adam Jamili, he's done. Desalu, finished. A lot of the Brits you don't see anymore. They used to get out there and get it. I like the Jamili. He started running when he was 18. But I remember one of his last races. It was 200. They got beat by Noah Lyles. And when he lost, he came in 4th place and he cried. He cried and it broke him. And he was like, I did all that and I came in 4th place. And I remember old girl, the woman I'm trying to think of, the Jamaicans did the same thing to her in 100. And she was like, I ran a 10.85 and I came in fourth place. And she just cried right there on the track. Like she just couldn't believe it. Like it's not even obtainable now. It's like my body's not going to go any faster. And I think a lot of these runners who were at the top of their game realized that when three runners come in the 100 and run 10.65, 10.6, and then 10.54, it's like 10.8 is nothing. 10.8 is fifth place. We see what happened in the 100, in the women's 100, 10.72 won the women's 100. And we know there's people who can run faster than that. Shoot, 10.72, that would have got you like fourth or fifth place. But because you took out the fastest women in the world, they all scratched or something else happened. None of the Jamaicans were there. There was no fast time in the 100. 10.72 is not a fast time in the 100, in the women's 100. It's just okay. Because the women's, Elaine Thompson ran a 10.54 unwind aided. Sha'Carri Richardson ran a 10.54 wind aided. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce ran a 10.60 non-wind aided. Sha'Carri Richardson ran a 10.65 non-wind aided. 10.72 is not a fast time. It's a great time, but it's not a fast time. It's not. It's not a fast time. That's fourth or fifth place. But for the women who run 10.8s, when the big dogs are out there, Dina Asher Smith is who I'm talking about. Love me some Dina. That is one fine black woman. One fine black woman. But Dina cried. She cried at the end of that race. She just teared up like, I can't believe I ran 10.85 and I came in fourth. Like, I can't run any faster. Dina, go get married and call it a day. But 10.85 in Britain is fast as heck. She's the national champion in the 200. Hell, she got beat by her teammate recently, Daryl Nieder. Old Daryl. Daryl came out with it. I likes me some Daryl Nieder. She tracked down that German chick in the 4x4. I likes me some Daryl Nieder. She's fast. She always has that glowing smile too when she runs. I likes me some Daryl Nieder. She's a good champion. Great competitor, great sportsmanship, just a happy person. Just out there, running it out. I like it. I like it a lot. She looks like she's just having fun. Like, my life is just, I do what I love right now. Like, I ain't got no reason to be unhappy. And she's out there, living her life. But, I likes me some Daryl Nieder. I think she ran down, who was it? Lukenkamper. It looked like Lukenkamper. I don't know. Lukenkamper was in that race, though, in the 4x4. I think that was the last leg. We all know Lukenkamper. She's the European champion who ran down Kimbuji in the 100. Not the Kimbuji that runs the hurdles, the one that runs 100. Kimbuji at one time was a 200-meter champion. Likes me some Kambuji. Great champion. Yeah. But Kambuji got ran down by Lucan Camper of all people. In that race, even though it was super close, it was 11 seconds something. It wasn't super fast, but it was super good. It was a very damn good race. Likes me some Kambuji. Gina Lucan Camper. Yeah. Hunt, Emily Hunt is the one who handed off. Hunt handed off to Daryl Nieder. Daryl Nieder was in third, closed the gap on Lucan Camper, caught Lucan Camper, but Sha'Carri Richardson, who was in fourth, caught everyone. And then looked at Daryl Nieder and then crossed the line. I'm gonna just make sure I'm ahead of you. I don't need to. Boom. It didn't cross the line. He's like, I want to make sure there's no controversy. Everybody knows that we won. You know, but let's not act like this is a no allow situation. And beat her. Like, anyways, just thought I'd go live and talk about the Olympics. And thank you all for stopping by. And one person left a comment. The inspiring one. Beats by Tone. That's right, brother. Thank you, guys. And for you people who watch the Olympics, yeah. You know, even though they kind of did us wrong, took away a lot of the hype and the sprints, Olympics is still good to watch. You still got some good running out there. Yeah, the decathletes. We won the women's decathletes too. But big ups to Tobago. Leslie Tobago. I'm out. Peace. It's Lucan Camper.